Here today, you witnessed the whole event. You heard questions being asked and response given by the president. What's your view? Were you impressed with his answers to the questions asked him?
I'll be candid to state that some of the questions were appreciably high in terms of quality, and some were abysmally low also in terms of quality. But if you strike a balance between the high and the low, again, I'm inclined to believe that the high overshadowed the low. But again, another point which was reinforced here is that we've done well, like a typical headmaster's report. Well done, but could do better.
I am wishing and hoping for more, but half alone is better than none. So we thank the president, but I don't think he has much for sports. I'm into sports because from the way he was answering his questions about the Commission of Inquiry white paper, it's like he's forgotten about it. I wouldn't say he doesn't know. He can't say he doesn't know. But maybe he wants to play the mischief game because you can't say you've forgotten about it and your minister knows about it and he's working on it. So let's hope for the best.
Well, you see, it tells us about what democracy should and must do. I just told the radio station that, when Jerry Rawlings was in power, for the 11 and a half years that he was a junta leader, he never had a press conference. Even when he became constitutional head of state, there was no press conference like this. So for me, media encounter with the president, it's a means for the president to really have an audience with the people, because we represent the people. We are not parliamentarians, but then we represent the views of the people. We carry the views of the people to the presidency, and then we take what the presidency intends to do to the people. So it's a very good forum for promoting democracy.
I wish we had more time. The media had more time, but of course 2 hours quite enough. But earlier on he had also given good statements of many of the challenges, many of the efforts that are being made to overcome. But I think, it was a good encounter. Honestly, very good. But I'm not surprised. I've been part of what is happening. I know it's on top of it. His government is doing as much as possible to ensure that problems that we are encountering in this country overcome. And efforts has been made. What ought to have been done and haven't been done, and what we are doing to make sure that all those faults have been corrected. I think, in all sincerity, he was on top.
Most of the journalists are dissatisfied about not getting the opportunity to ask questions. Same thing happened last year. We're expecting that this year to be improved on, the duration for the whole program. But it looks nothing was done. It was the same. What do you have to say?
No, this year, for example, we brought in journalists from other parts of the country to join, so that it's not just limited to journalists based in Accra asking questions. A lot of them are also very happy that they also got an opportunity to ask questions. I admit not every journalist here had an opportunity to ask a question. I mean, I was just glancing and suspected we had over 200 journalists here in this auditorium. Not everybody would have an opportunity to ask a question. But I'm hopeful that, for example, as we have another one in July, we can begin to attend to those who did not, for example, have an opportunity in this session. Just as in this session we have accommodated those from outside Accra, in July we can also now pay more attention to some of those who didn't get an opportunity today. In the first one, there was critique that a lot of the questions were concentrated. Today, if you noticed, we had a broader base of questions, not from necessarily one media group, etc. So we are in an exercise of constant improvement. We will get there.